Welcome back to Texas Top Homes, where home buying, selling, and financing are all simplified. I'm your host, Freeman Sawyer. With me is my co-host, Tracy Wiesman. Today we're visiting with one of Texas top realtors, Krissy Mireles. Krissy, thanks for being on our show today.
Thank you for having me back.
All right, Krissy, let's switch gears and talk about sellers for a second. When you're meeting with a seller and you have that listing appointment with them, how do you decide what they should list their house for to sell it?
Okay, so really what we're doing is we're diving into research. We're going to find out what's been going on, a vicinity close to their house, because we're going to start looking at their property like an appraiser is going to look at their property.
Sure.
So we're going to look at what's available, what's pending, what's under contract, what's sold within the last 180 days to 300, in a year.
Sure.
And we're going to narrow down. Now, look, we're going to put most weight on those solds because that is truly what buyers are willing and able to pay for property. But look, if I've got a seller that is very staunch on my house is worth this much, and I can't see the value based on their improvements or whatever it may be, I'm going to recommend that we get an appraisal. And I'll even go a step further, because sometimes what you'll see is that most sellers don't want to pay for something of that nature, and I really believe that they don't need to. Sure. I'm here, I'm looking at the data, I've sold X amount of homes, I know how to negotiate things of that nature. I can look at this and pinpoint exactly where they need to be in price based on their upgrades. But if they're really not believing me, I guess I would.
You're being polite here. If they're stubborn and they think their house is worth more than it is,
extremely way more,
you recommend an appraisal, which
then
is
I'm going to
brilliant.
recommend that an appraiser come in.
Krissy, what's your website and phone number?
It's krissym.com, and you can reach me at 512-903-1121.